Welcome everyone to Jen's Joyful Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make your own homemade French fries. And I'm going to be making both kinds, potato fries and also zucchini fries. So let me know, which team are you on, zucchini or potato? Have you tried both of them? Let me know in the comments what you've had as your experience. Did you like zucchini fries? Or do you prefer potato fries? Like what do you prefer? So I'm going to be sharing a couple of my favorite tools here. The Rapid Prep Mandolin, which actually has a fry cut setting and allows you to make your own homemade fries literally in seconds. And then I'm also going to be using the air fryer here because this allows you to cook them without heating up the oven. So, if you're in a hot place and you just don't want to turn on the oven, you can use the air fryer. I actually use this so often that I hardly turn on my oven anymore anyway, no matter what time of the year it is. So if you're new here to the page, my name is Jen and I am a Pampered Chef consultant. My mission is, I'm a busy mom on a mission to help you in the kitchen. That's really what I'm here to help you with. And I know a lot of us, maybe run through the drive-thrus and we get the fries and we know they're deep fat fried, but the air fryer is such a healthy way to cook that this can be a game changer for you. So hello, Kim, you have both. Awesome. So tell us what's been your favorite. Which one? So let's get started with these French fries. The French fries are so easy to make. I have both zucchini here and then also my potatoes, interestingly enough, from my own garden, both of them. So if you have a garden, let me know. I love to grow our own vegetables and use them all summer long. So how the Rapid Prep Mandolin works, it's really simple. You have this catch container here, so that's what this is for. And then this is actually, the machine, really. It's manual, it doesn't have any electricity to it, that actually allows you to slice. You can also dice. You can julienne, and you can also French fry cut. So there's 4 different ways you can actually cut with it. And it's so safe because on this side, you can see that there's actually like a cover here, and that's to prevent any accidents when you're grabbing it out of the cupboard. I know when my son was like 2 years old, I was sick actually, laying on the couch. I was pregnant and I was sick. My son, who was 2, was in the kitchen with my husband trying to figure out dinner, and a previous version of this, he actually got his fingers caught in the blade. We ended up having to go to the emergency room because it pulled off all of his nails and started to bleed and it wouldn't stop, and it was quite bad. And so that's why I love this Rapid Prep Mandolin, because it's so safe and your fingers will never touch the blade and it's always going to be covered. So even if you have young children, they won't be able to put their fingers in it, right? So this is the blade cover, and then all you do to get it down is you just pull it down. So you can see how it just slides right here. And then even here, this is not the blade yet. The blade still is going to come down from up here when you're pushing this down. So again, the blade, you don't even see it. So, so it's super safe. Now, you put the little food holder on, and this little tab here, you just put in, which I'm gonna move this over so I have a little bit more room. And that just sits in there like that. So this is the food holder, this is the food pusher, and then I am going to adjust this. It's got 24 different settings as far as thicknesses and how big and how small you want your things to be cut. Hello everyone, thanks for being here. So Kim, you said the julienne chopper changed your air fryer game. Yes, okay, so tell us, Kim, what have you been julienne cutting? So here is the back, and I'll show you this too. There's these little dials on the back. It's so easy to use. You don't have to think oh my goodness, I don't know what setting to put this on. There's some little icons here. So there's the slicing icon, there's the French or the julienne cut icon, and then there's the French fry icon. Now, when you julienne, you can put the food back through and then you get it to dice. So that's where the dicing comes in. So that's the top dial. You choose the style of cut you want. Then on the bottom dial, you're gonna choose the thickness that you want. So if you want it thin, you put it on the one side. If you want it thicker, if you want it on the 8th side. So it just kind of shows you that. And you just turn the dial, whatever way you want it to go. So very easy to use and operate. There's no changing of the blades, like manually putting in a different blade. You don't need to worry about that anymore either. So this is something, like if you love vegetables and you don't like the prep work of them, the Rapid Prep Mandolin will totally be a game changer for you. I know when I was making soup not too long ago, I was making like cauliflower, broccoli, carrot, cheesy soup, that kind of thing. I literally cut all of those vegetables in here, the broccoli, the cauliflower, the carrots, the celery, the onion, because all of that was in there, in like, I don't even know if it was 2 minutes. It just was so fast, and all I did then is just throw it in my pot and start cooking it up. So instead of me chopping manually, it took a lot more time to do that. So let's start with this. We are going to do the French fry cut, and we are going to do the, yep, we got that set already. So let's try zucchini, and I'm just leaving the skin on. You could take it off if you wanted, but you can see, look at how cool, like these are actual nice little French fries. So have you guys tried zucchini fries? Let me know in the comments, and I'll show you this one more time. This is a little bit bigger chunk, so I might have to cut that in half. If you have like big zucchini, you might need to cut it in half a little bit. Maybe even a quarter. There we go. Okay, so there we go. You can see how like you're just doing this operation. Like there's nothing that your hand is never touching the blade, and again, you have these nice French fries. You can toss these with seasoning salt, a little bit of oil. Like I would just do a teaspoon to tablespoon of oil depending on how many fries you have. But that is how simple making zucchini fries is. So I'll show you one last time. Here we go. And that was probably like this big of a zucchini. I cut it in half because it was a little bit big. But anyway, look at all of those French fries. You have all of these zucchini fries. And the great thing about these is that, like I said, you just toss them and then we just pop them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna show you as well. Put these in this bowl here, and you can flavor them. So even in our pantry, Pampered Chef pantry, we have some different seasonings that are great for fries. So we have like seasoning salt, we have salt and vinegar. You could do all kinds of things. Maybe you want Italian on your zucchini fries. Oh, and if you didn't hear it, you know, when I lift this up, you can hear that. It's got suction cups on the bottom. I don't know if you can see those, but that keeps it stable to your counter. So you don't have to worry about it moving all over the place. And it works really well. Like I have never had to shift it or anything like that. So let's do potato fries. I moved this over too far here. Potato fries this time. So let's do that. There we go. Look at these fun potato fries. So much fun. You can make, I mean, look at, like you could make your own French fries healthier because again, you're putting them in the air fryer with just a tiny bit of oil instead of having it go deep fat fry oil, right? And I know French fries from a restaurant are good once in a while, but if you're trying to, you know, really kind of make some healthier choices, this can really help you with that. I also love, I know I just made the fries, but just the other day I did potatoes on the grill. And so I like to just do like, you know, slices of potatoes with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I also do just a touch of oil with them too. And it's just so easy. Like you can see how fast that goes. I did 4 potatoes in probably 30 seconds instead of me using a knife, which a good knife is always good to have, but it just makes it so much simpler and faster. And then I actually put the side dishes or anything into the meal that I really want to make instead of skipping that part and just having the meat, right? So that is our French fry. Rapid Prep Mandolin, you can make French fries with it. Now, if you want more information on how to get this, you just simply write Mandolin in the comments and I'll send you some more information. You can order it. You can host a party and get it for free. There's all kinds of options. It even comes in our new consultant kits now in the larger ones, so you can actually get it and become a consultant yourself too. So that's the Rapid Prep Mandolin. Now I've got 2 buckets of fries here now. So let me know which one. Okay, so Kim, you said zucchini fries were your favorite. Anyone else have a favorite? Thanks for sharing. I'm just gonna put a touch of oil in here with both of them. The recipe for the French fries is actually right in the air fryer cooking guide that it comes with. So I am going to grab some tongs here so I can toss it up, because you want to make sure you kind of spread that oil around, and that's why you don't need very much. Another thing you could do is you can use the kitchen spritzer, which I always like to use too, because you can just spray lightly the oil. And I'm going to grab some, whoops, I guess it's not in that one, some seasoning here. Do some seasoning salt, because this is always good to have a little extra flavor on. And this just is nice because the seasoning salt is, looks like I have a little, shake that up a little bit. It's got some really good flavor. So I like even putting this on anything that I grill. Oh, it smells so good. It really does smell good. So then just tossing that. If you decide you want a little more, like you want to coat it a little heavier, that's good too. Especially if you're trying to really not tell your family that this is zucchini. Suzanne says, your favorite is sweet potato fries. Yeah, that's a good point too. So the rapid prep mandolin can also make sweet potato fries. Thanks for letting us know that too. Kim, you said, Hannah and I love the French fry recipe in there. We made it with sweet potatoes. Awesome. So you guys are both on the same wavelength with the sweet potatoes. Same with this. I'm going to add sweet potatoes. I'm going to add seasoning to my regular potato fries as well and toss those up. And Kim, did your daughter, you said Hannah, I think that's who you're talking about, did she have any thoughts about the French fries being homemade versus from a restaurant, for example? Did she have anything to share about that? These look fantastic. Now here's the other great thing about the rapid prep mandolin. It's dishwasher safe too. So you can just remove the pieces that I shared with you, the food holder, and you can just put it right in the dishwasher. So that's really easy. It also comes, or you can get the, I don't think it actually comes with it, now that I think of it, but it's the dual-edged cleaning brush. So I use that once in a while if there happens to be a chunk that gets stuck by the blade. Of course, you're not gonna put your fingers in there just in case, but you know, you just wanna make sure you have that handy. So, okay, so now the air fryer. We're gonna do both kinds. So you could use the fry basket that the air fryer comes with, but I'm just gonna use the two grates just because we have two different fries going on here. And here's the key with fries. You actually, I mean, look at how good these look. They look like professional already. I wanna make sure I get all of them out of there. There we go. You can see they have some really nice seasoning on them. Hopefully you can see that. So the thing with the fries is you actually wanna start it at a lower temperature. So that's the key. You don't wanna just go full bore on the high temp air fry. So in this, it actually tells you, you cook it at 325 for 10 minutes. And once that is done, you'll adjust it to the air fry setting and do 18 minutes. So just monitor it. Kind of depends on how many fries you have in there for that last cycle there. But I'm gonna put those in. And then I'm also going to do the zucchini fries as well. The zucchini fries actually might take a little less time because they're not as dense as a potato. So you might watch that as you're cooking them up. And since this has a little, you know, those fries have a little bit of oil on them, you don't have to oil the grates or anything. You don't wanna like pile them on because they'll start steaming versus making like fries. So we're gonna stick this on the top version, or on the top rack here. This is what I love about the air fryer, the Deluxe air fryer. You can have all of this cooking going on without just doing it in batches. So a lot of times other air fryers on the market, you can only do like 2 servings of whatever it is. There's 2 grates, and then I also will even sometimes add like roasted vegetables down in the bottom. Just depends on what we're having, but like chicken or fish on the top, and then I do veggies underneath, and everything's cooking all at once. It gets that good air circulation, and it opens like a little mini oven. So hopefully you can see this. I'll move it over just a touch here. I like to call this the adult version of the Easy Bake Oven. because it's so much fun to use. There's so many different settings. So yes, it opens like an oven. The door actually comes off too. So let me just turn this so I have a good angle on it. But the door comes off for easy cleaning. So you can wipe this down, you can wipe that down, everything's good to go, and easily just goes back in with the, whoops, there we go. I have a fly bothering me on my ankle, and I don't know about you guys, but flies really bother me a lot. Okay, there we go. I had a lot of little things bugging me, I guess, these little flies. Anyway, so that's that. And then you can just simply choose the setting you want. So like I said, we want to go, what did I say, 325? Yeah, 325. So here's the great thing too. You can actually put it on the custom settings. So there's all these settings: air fry, bake, roast, rotisserie, reheat, dehydrate. So there's 6 settings there. But there's also a custom setting. So I can click it to custom. I can change the time to 10 minutes as it suggests. And then I can press that button again and I can switch the temperature as well to 325. So that custom setting is an adjustable setting for you to do whatever you would like to do with it. So that's, air fryer is something that really, I mean, before I had the Deluxe air fryer, I always thought in my head, why would I need an air fryer? I have an oven, I have a stovetop, I have all the things I need, right? But when this came out, I was like, oh my goodness, okay, let me try this out. But I really have been impressed with the quality of the food that comes out of it, how fast it is. I don't have to preheat anything. Like even making something as simple as like crescent rolls, biscuits, those types of things, where you have to heat up the oven and then they cook for 10 or 15 minutes. I can have them cook in here for like 6 or 8 minutes and I never had to heat the oven up. So that's just one savings or time savings example, energy savings example. I know it's not like the healthiest thing, but it's those little things that sometimes you're like, oh, I'd like to do that more, but I don't because I don't want to heat up the oven. So let me see here. Kim says she loves it. She's actually not much of a McDonald's eater. Okay, well, good for you that she's not a big McDonald's fan. Not that there's anything wrong with McDonald's. And then you tried pork chops in the air fryer for the first time not too long ago. Your husband loved them. But the marinade, and I can't see the rest of it, but maybe you're thinking, maybe you're going to talk about how the marinade maybe dripped underneath that. Perhaps, maybe got on the drip tray. Well, stay tuned, because we may have something for you for that coming up. So the air fryer really, I think, can help you so many ways, especially like if you are a person that says, oh my goodness, I'm too busy, I don't have time to cook, or I don't even have time to see my friends, or whatever it is, like you feel like your schedule is a little bit overpacked, the air fryer can really help with that. So just some examples of things it can do, and things that I love to use it for too, but like frozen foods. So thinking like chicken nuggets, fish sticks, fish fillets, chicken wings. It really makes good chicken wings. I had never made chicken wings before it, because I thought, ew, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want all the grease flying everywhere. Well, in here, it was fast, it was simple, and it was clean, because there wasn't really, I mean, I'm not dunking them in oil, right? So that's really cool too. Oh, fries, of course, for making fries. But like, even like if you ever buy, if your kids like mini bagel pizzas or little mini pizzas or mini breakfast pizzas, I mean, all those things. Sometimes we use those types of foods to get us through and help people be a little bit more independent. Shrimp, it's really good with shrimp as well. I talked a little bit about roasted vegetables. They are fantastic in the air fryer. I actually prefer the roasted vegetables in here versus in the oven because of what they cook up like. So I just spritz a little oil from the kitchen spritzer and I toss them with a little lemon garlic, which is one of our pantry seasonings. They are fantastic, and they don't take that long, less than 15 minutes. If you're gonna roast vegetables in the oven, it's usually 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the vegetable, and you have to preheat the oven, so this is much faster. Also, all of those, types of meat, chicken, fish, seafood, all of those things, chicken thighs, cod, all those things, salmon. And then the other fun thing is that it becomes a rotisserie as well. So you can make your own homemade rotisserie chicken. Has anyone done that with their air fryer? Let me know. I have done it many times. It's so easy, so slick, and it takes about I don't know, 40 minutes or so to, you know, have it cook to the right temperature. And the crispy outside is so delicious, and then the inside is moist and juicy and flavorful. You can get your own chicken, like a 4-pound chicken, and then have it be your rotisserie chicken that you use all week for salads, or maybe you add it to soup, or maybe you just eat it as part of the meal that night. And then also you can dehydrate your own fruits and vegetables too. So if you're one of those people that has a dehydrator, you have maybe another air fryer, or maybe you have you don't have a lot of space, but this can actually do a lot of things. Maybe you have a toaster oven. This can be that too. So like you can actually toast in here. I put it on like the bake setting for about 3 minutes. Toasts everything, and you can toast a lot at one time instead of just the 2 pieces. So if you have a whole family that's like, okay, we're ready to eat. Yes, okay, let me get that toaster going. But there's all kinds of recipes in here, like the chicken wings recipe, the French fry recipe, the coconut shrimp is fantastic. I mean, all of this is really meant to help you get cooking with it, so you have some really good ideas to help you get started. Even making your own homemade beef jerky. Has anyone done that yet? Let me know in the comments if you've tried that. Chicken tenders, this crispy cod is fantastic. I actually have another video of me making that, so if you're interested in that. Chicken parmesan. There's just so many options. Oh, this is good. Stromboli. Look at that. Okay, so delicious. Here's a rotisserie chicken. That's literally how it looks. And then these little hand pies. Like, these are really fun too. So here's the fun thing about the air fryer as well. I mean, you can purchase it. It's actually on sale this month only for 25% off. It's like the best time to get it, because as you're moving into your fall busy time, which may even be right now, this is gonna save you trips through the drive-thru. It's gonna save you money because you're spending less, you're eating healthier, and takes less energy than your oven, so you can do a lot of that types of cooking right in here as well. And so you can get it 25% off, but you can also this month, if you want to host your own party, gather some friends. I'll teach you some more recipes about what else you can do with it. And then you can get, as the host, half off that discounted price, free perhaps. So there's all kinds of options for you. So if this is something that you want to know more about, I want you to just say air fryer, and I will send you some more information about the air fryer itself, what kind of recipes it can do, and also I'll tell you about the different specials, and you can decide like what's a good fit for you. So here's the other thing too. Maybe you guys heard the beep. I think I missed the beep because I was talking, but you actually, when it beeps, that's a time to switch it out. So I'm gonna grab my little mitts, because that is, you just switch the 2 little racks, and that just allows it to make sure that this is really hard to do on this angle, I'm just gonna say. Okay, there we go. And then just let it finish cooking with that. So that's gonna be the 10-minute time. And then we're gonna make it go to the air fry, and that was like 18 minutes. So that is how simple you can make your own homemade fries. Really easy. You can be grilling burgers while this is going on, right? And then you have this is a good thing to actually try. Make half French fries from potatoes and half your French fries from zucchini, and mix them together and see what your family thinks. Like, do they notice? The zucchini fries are also really good to serve with marinara sauce, so that's kind of fun too, just as something different, especially if you added Italian seasoning to them. So that's something else you can consider as well. So, okay. So if you have any other questions, I want you to drop them below. Air fryer or rapid prep mandolin, our favorite French fry maker, but also, like I said, it does so many more things. If you want to know more about the mandolin, just type mandolin below in the comments. If you want to know more about the air fryer, just type air fryer below, and I'll send you the more information. And remember, you can get this on sale this month for 25% off. It's like the best back to school present you could give yourself, in my opinion. Like, you'll use it all the time, your family will enjoy it, your kids, if you have kids that are somewhat old enough, they can actually prepare their own foods and give them that little independence, which I think is important too. So thank you guys for being here. Remember to drop those notes below so that I can help you find out more and what I can do to help you make your kitchen life easier, because, you know, I'm on a mission to help you in the kitchen. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon.